Facing fertility challenges is deeply personal, and the financial aspect makes it even harder. It often feels like you're alone, but the reality is that insurance coverage for fertility treatment is a complex landscape that confuses millions of people. This guide explains why getting coverage is so hard, and most importantly, where and how you can get the help you need to build your family. But why is this a problem? The root of the coverage gap. To understand why fertility treatments are often not covered, you have to look at how the health insurance system defines medical necessity. Asterisk the lifestyle versus medical necessity debate. Health insurers primarily cover services that diagnose or treat a disease. For decades, they and many employers have classified infertility not as a disease, but as a lifestyle choice or an elective medical condition. The argument is that reproduction is a natural process, not a medical event that insurance is required to cover. Asterisk the high cost to insurers. Treatments like asterisk in vitro fertilization, IVF, are incredibly expensive. In the US, a single IVF cycle can cost between asterisk $12,000 and $15,000, not including the cost of medications, which can add another $3,000 to $5,000. Many people need multiple cycles to be successful. Adding such a high cost benefit would significantly increase premium costs for all members of a health plan, a trade-off that many insurance companies and employers are simply unwilling to make. This fundamental disagreement is why finding coverage requires you to navigate a patchwork of solutions. Slice step by step. How to get your fertility treatment. Covered. Your first step is to look inside your existing health insurance plan. If you have coverage through your employer, start by asking your HR department for a detailed Summary of Benefits and Coverage (SBC). Look for key terms like infertility services, family building, IVF, EUI, intrauterine insemination, and fertility preservation. Finding coverage in the United States. If your current plan doesn't have the benefits you need, here are the most effective levers you can pull. Point 1. Advocated work. The most reliable path to comprehensive coverage is through your employer. Over 40% of U.S. employers already offer some form of fertility benefit, and that number is growing. Don't be afraid to advocate for better benefits with your HR department. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Asterisk, the Trump administration is proposing new rules to make it easier and cheaper for employers to offer standalone fertility benefits as an accepted benefit, separate from their main health plan. This could encourage more companies to offer it. Asterisk, specialized companies like Progeny have pioneered a new model that some employers use, which works on a smart cycle allowance system, making the benefit more predictable and cost-effective. Asterisk, new options are emerging for smaller companies. In April 2026, asterisk Progeny announced Progeny Select, the first fully insured supplemental plan for small businesses, making it possible for employers of all sizes to offer coverage. Point 2. Asterisk, look at your state. Your coverage might depend entirely on where you live. While there is no federal mandate for IVF coverage, a growing number of states have passed their own laws. In 2026, several new mandates are coming into effect. Asterisk, California. As of January 1, 2026, large group health plans are now required to cover the diagnosis and treatment of infertility, including IVF. Asterisk, New Jersey. The state is expanding coverage, including requiring Medicaid to pay for fertility preservation in some cases. Asterisk, Rhode Island. A new bill mandates that any health plan that includes pregnancy benefits must also cover infertility diagnosis and treatment for women aged 25 to 42. Asterisk, Washington State. A proposed bill aims to standardize coverage to include specific procedures like 2 completed oocyte retrievals with unlimited embryo transfers. Point 3. Asterisk, check the marketplace. The insurance plans sold on the federal and state marketplaces, CA plans, do not have a legal mandate to cover fertility treatment. However, the situation is beginning to change as new state laws go into effect. Point 4. Asterisk, don't give up. Even if your health insurance won't cover the treatment itself, don't overlook what it will cover. Your plan almost certainly covers diagnostic testing to find the cause of your infertility. And of course, it will cover all the medical costs associated with a successful pregnancy and delivery. Navigating the system in Canada's healthcare system is a mix of public and private funding, which makes the fertility coverage landscape unique. Asterisk, provincial coverage is limited. No province fully covers all fertility treatments. Some have targeted government programs to help with IVF. Asterisk, Ontario has the Ontario Fertility Program, OFP, which asterisk funds one IVF cycle per eligible patient per lifetime for those under 43. Asterisk, British Columbia also offers a publicly funded IVF program with limited applications each year. For services outside these provincial programs, such as IUI, fertility medications, or additional IVF cycles, patients in Canada are generally expected to pay out of pocket. Asterisk, private insurance picks up the slack. Since the public system has significant gaps, the role of private insurance becomes critical. Many Canadians with employer-sponsored health benefits will find that their plan includes a health spending account, HSA, which they can use on a tax-free basis to pay for eligible fertility treatments not covered by the province. Some plans may also have direct coverage for IUI, medication, or a lifetime maximum for IVF. Understanding the rules in the United Kingdom, the UK's NHS is world-renowned. But for fertility treatments, the postcode lottery is very real. Asterisk, NHS funding is a postcode lottery. NHS England provides funding for up to 3 cycles of IVF to eligible couples under 40. However, access varies wildly depending on where you live. As of 2026, many areas like Cheshire and Merseyside and Greater Manchester are moving to a asterisk single-funded cycle, meaning access to 3 cycles is becoming increasingly rare. Asterisk, private insurance is not a solution. Standard private medical insurance in the UK almost asterisk universally excludes coverage for fertility treatments like IVF or IUI. At best, it might cover the initial diagnostic tests to determine the cause of infertility. If you want IVF, you will likely have to pay for it entirely yourself. Alternative ways to help fund treatment. If you've exhausted your insurance options, don't lose hope. There are other creative ways to fund treatment. Asterisk, leverage financial accounts. A asterisk health savings account, HSA in the US, can be a powerful tool, allowing you to use pre-tax dollars to pay for eligible medical expenses, including fertility treatments. Asterisk, apply for grants and scholarships. The financial burden is so significant that several nonprofit organizations exist solely to help people pay for treatment. Asterisk, Baby's Quest Foundation, a nonprofit that provides financial assistance through fertility grants. Asterisk, Nest Egg Foundation offers IVF grants ranging from asterisk $5,000 up to $20,000. Asterisk, Willow Grant. In partnership with Alto Pharmacy, this grant offers discounts on fertility medications. Asterisk, Defiantly Hopeful and the Asterisk Cade Foundation. Both offer competitive grants to help cover treatment costs. Asterisk explores specialized loans. Companies like Asterisk CapEx MD and Asterisk Future Family offer loans designed specifically for fertility treatments. With flexible terms and fast approvals, Asterisk Consider Clinic refund programs. Some fertility clinics offer shared risk or refund programs. You pay for a package of multiple cycles, and if you don't take home a baby, you get a significant portion of your money back, which can reduce the financial anxiety. Summary. Putting it all together, it's clear that no single solution works for everyone. The best strategy will depend on where you live, and what resources you have. Here's a simple summary of your options by country. Option: United States, United Canada, United Kingdom. Some states have mandates for private insurance. *IP, Ontario, and other provinces fund one IVF cycle. NHS offers limited cycles, but access is a possible lottery. *Employer, insurance comprehensive coverage up to multiple cycles. Covers IUI, medications, and diagnostics. Almost never covers IVF, universal exclusion. *out-of-pocket costs. Highest. A single IVF cycle can cost $20,000. Moderate to high can be $5,000, $15,000. Best strategy, *1. Move to a mandate state. 3. Use grants, *1. Use provincial funding. Use H insurance. Check your ICB's NHS policy. Use grants. Your next steps, get your diagnosis first. Before you can get insurance to pay for a treatment, you need a medical diagnosis of infertility. Schedule an appointment with a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility specialist. To begin the diagnostic process, call your insurance company. Ask the specific questions you learned here. Get the answers in writing if possible. Do not go through this alone. Talk to your partner, a trusted friend, or a family member. Find a local or online support group. The emotional journey is just as difficult as the financial one. Seek expert advice. An insurance broker or a patient advocate who specializes in fertility benefits can be worth their weight in gold, helping you navigate the system and find the best plan for your needs. Your path to parenthood might be expensive, but you are not powerless, and you are not alone. With a clear strategy and the right resources, you can find a way to make your dream a reality.